Thinking about visiting or even moving to the United States? While the US has plenty of great things to offer, it's not all sunshine and burgers. Today we're diving into 13 things you might not like about the USA. Things that often surprise foreigners and even frustrate Americans themselves. But first, welcome to Travel Wisdom. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do you agree or disagree with any of these points? Please tell me in the comments, but keep it respectful. Now let's get started. Number 1. The tipping culture. In the US, tipping is basically mandatory. Restaurant servers, bartenders, taxi drivers, hotel staff, they all expect tips. That's because many of them earn below minimum wage and rely on tips just to make a livable income. Not tipping is seen as rude, even if the service was bad. And it's not just a small tip either. 15 to 20% is the norm. For travelers, it adds stress and unexpected costs to every meal or service. Number 2. The cost of healthcare. This one shocks a lot of visitors. A simple doctor's visit can cost hundreds of dollars if you're uninsured. An ambulance ride? Easily over $1,000. Even with insurance, you might still pay high deductibles or be hit with surprise bills. It's one of the most expensive healthcare systems in the world. Number 3. Lack of public transportation. Outside of big cities like New York, Boston, or Chicago, public transit is either limited or non-existent. You'll likely need a car to get around. This can be a major downside for people used to efficient trains and buses in Europe or Asia. Work-life balance in the United States can be, well, a tough topic. Many Americans work long hours and get very little vacation time. 2 weeks of paid vacation a year is considered normal, and even then, some workers don't actually take it. Compared to countries with stronger labor protections and more time off, the US work culture can definitely feel harsh. The United States has, as you might know, a unique relationship with guns, and for many visitors it's a bit unsettling. Mass shootings make headlines regularly, and open carry laws exist in some states. While tourists are unlikely to be directly affected, the overall environment can just feel tense. Meals in the United States are often massive. While some people see it as good value, others find it pretty excessive. It contributes to food waste and can be a challenge for folks trying to eat healthy. It's also really easy to overeat when everything's supersized. So here's something that catches a lot of people off guard. Prices on products and services often don't include sales tax, which means the final price is always higher than what you see. And then, when you add in things like resort fees at hotels, baggage fees with airlines, and service charges at restaurants, it really starts to feel like you're constantly paying more than expected. The United States is, well, deeply polarized, and political debates can get heated pretty quickly. It's honestly not uncommon to hear people argue about politics in public. For travelers, it's usually best to avoid political discussions unless you really know who you're talking to. Many major cities in the United States have visible homelessness problems. Tent camps, people sleeping on sidewalks, or folks asking for change at intersections. It's something that surprises a lot of visitors. It's a complex issue, tied to housing, healthcare, and mental health systems. So let's talk about education costs. University in the United States can cost tens of thousands of dollars per year, which is a pretty big deal for most of us. Student debt is a major issue here, and for many people it takes decades to pay off. Even public universities, which you might expect to be more affordable, aren't cheap by global standards. Social and racial inequality is still a really big deal in the United States. While the country is diverse, inequality remains very present. Things like race, income, and even your zip code can affect your access to healthcare, education, safety, and a lot more. Visitors sometimes notice these stark contrasts between neighborhoods even within the same city. Lack of paid parental leave is another thing that stands out. Most developed countries guarantee paid leave for new parents, but not the United States. Unless you work for a really generous employer, you might get no paid time off at all after having a baby. This surprises a lot of visitors and expats. Constant surveillance and data tracking are, well, kind of everywhere in the US. Surveillance cameras are in stores, on the streets, and in public buildings. And when you add in all the online data collection from US-based tech companies, it's honestly easy to feel like privacy is a thing of the past. So is the United States a bad place? No, but it's important to go in with your eyes open. Knowing what might frustrate you can help you prepare and adjust, or at least understand the culture a bit better. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Do you agree or disagree with any of these points? Please tell me in the comments, but keep it respectful. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.